Hello, everyone. Powerful storm waves slammed into this coastal street so hard that cars and buildings were left surrounded by rushing water. The way these cars were tossed around by the flood in Barranquilla, Colombia, makes it painfully clear that raging floodwaters can overpower almost anything in their path. One small delay or one wrong step, and this could have turned into a devastating workplace accident. Strong winds brought Eastwood's youth baseball game in Comstock to an abrupt stop, sending dust across the field and everyone scrambling for cover. The unloading accident happened so fast that there was almost no time to react, which makes it even more fortunate that neither worker was injured in the end. This dramatic scene in India is known as a tidal bore, occurring when a powerful rising tide enters a narrowing river channel and forces a large wave to travel upstream. Prolonged rainfall weakened the hillside in Miang County, China, triggering a sudden landslide that brought the building down before shocked residents could react. The earthquake struck without warning, sending merchandise tumbling onto the floor and forcing frightened shoppers and staff members to quickly evacuate the store. Never underestimate the pressure stored inside a truck tire because if it is overinflated, it can explode like a powerful bomb. What looked like a secure hillside home quickly became unsafe when heavy rain loosened the soil beneath it and triggered a sudden landslide. This sudden dust storm arrived with incredible force, completely covering the neighborhood and catching the person outside by surprise.
तूफान के साथ साथ पत्थर भी चल रहा है। अरे यार भाई और आगे अरे
With visibility reduced by heavy rain and trees falling under the force of the wind, continuing to travel in these conditions would have been dangerously reckless.
Warning.
People at this beach in Mexico had almost no time to react when a sudden wave surged inland and swept through the area in seconds. The storm was already severe, but it reached an entirely new level in seconds as fierce winds and torrential rain completely overwhelmed the area.
Oh man, this is a good one. Oh, oh.
The sudden
This flash flood carried a huge wave of mud, rocks, and debris, completely reshaping the natural flow of the area and leaving the landscape badly damaged. They had barely started their day when the ground began shaking violently, turning this quiet Philippine shop into a scene of panic and confusion. This accident shows why construction safety cannot be ignored, because an unsupported wall can turn into a deadly hazard with almost no warning. Kilauea once again demonstrated its power in Hawaii as streams and bursts of fiery red lava emerged from surface fissures and spread through the surrounding area.
That's the stuff right there, folks.
This was a terrifyingly close call, because 1 second slower could have placed the rider directly beneath the falling rocks and debris. The water inside this pool acted like a giant measuring tool, as every powerful surge revealed the intensity of the earthquake shaking the ground below. A disaster was narrowly avoided when the child reacted quickly and ran to safety moments before the crane came crashing down.
Oh, shit!
Chaos broke out at a kebab shop when the ceiling suddenly caved in, but thankfully, the employees managed to escape outside in the nick of time.
A powerful whirlwind suddenly formed near Thoothukudi Airport in India, leaving everyone nearby stunned by the unexpected sight. Visibility dropped and debris covered the roadway as powerful gusts tore through Aktobe, Kazakhstan, making travel extremely risky. Just a peaceful day with the cats, until a three-wheeler suddenly smashed through the front like the world's most unexpected guest. Panic broke out when an angry elephant charged the safari vehicle, forcing the terrified tourists to speed away as quickly as possible. A powerful mud flow swept through this residential area in Navoy province, Uzbekistan, causing serious damage to homes and leaving the neighborhood overwhelmed by fast-moving debris.
Canopy might go.
After losing control, a U.S. Apache helicopter crashed onto a snow-covered mountainside in Afghanistan, but fortunately, both pilots survived. This truck is not driving crooked. It is simply taking the crab walking package a little too seriously, possibly thanks to a rear steering problem. This is seasonal permafrost thaw, where the surface layer melts while the deeper ground remains frozen, trapping water and turning the land into soft, muddy terrain.
Oh my goodness.
A terrifying scene unfolded when the helicopter suddenly lost control and spun violently on the ground, sending dust and debris flying in every direction. Just a few inches made all the difference, but the moment was still absolutely terrifying to watch. This breathtaking phenomenon is known as a murmuration, where thousands of starlings move together in perfect coordination and form constantly changing shapes across the sky. Everything happened within seconds when the tram derailed and slammed into a building, but fortunately no one nearby was injured.
È vivo? Il rider?
Porca puttana.
A powerful avalanche suddenly thundered down the slope, but thankfully the skiers survived the terrifying ordeal. This incredible phenomenon is called a Brocken specter, created when a person's shadow is projected onto fog and surrounded by a colorful optical halo known as a glory. This tree was not secretly connected to a water pipe. The sudden flow was likely caused by trapped moisture and internal pressure being released through the fresh cut. Heavy rain and severe flooding damaged the diversion channel at a dam under construction in Colombia, eventually causing the entire structure to collapse.
Como se hundió el Titanic, vean. No lo volvieron a ver. Ese era vertedero, feo. Tiene lejillo, a ver, suave. A ver, suave. Por ahí. ¡Banda carga गाड़ीগুলো কে!
Like a raging tsunami, Typhoon Fenghuang sent enormous waves crashing into the Philippines, rising above nearby homes. This phenomenon is known as an ice jam, which occurs when broken river ice piles up, blocks the normal flow, and causes the water level to rise rapidly. Severe flooding triggered a massive rock slide in Switzerland, sending huge boulders tumbling down the mountainside in a terrifying scene. Violent winds ripped through a backyard in Kentucky during a tornado-warned storm, sending objects and debris flying in every direction. Standing too close to a race is extremely dangerous because a speeding car can reach you before you even have time to react. Thanks for watching till the end. Hit subscribe so you're always the first to catch new videos. See you in the next one.